Good morning and welcome to the Business Update segment. I am Clement Yabankwe, your host. As you know, we bring you nothing but the best in the world of business. In our today's story, starting with the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SSNIT distributed a total of 3.2 billion Ghana cedis in benefit to its members during the first half of 2024. This was announced by SSNIT Director General, Mr. Kofi Osafo-Maforh, during the launch of the 2024 SSNIT Mobile Service Week at Elmina Fishing Harbour. In his address, Mr. Osafo-Maforh emphasized SSNIT's vital role in safeguarding the future of Ghana's workforce. He shared that 2.8 billion Ghana cedis was paid out in old age pensions to 248,554 beneficiaries, with 15.6 million Ghana cedis allocated for invalidity pensions to 1,666 individuals. Additionally, 51.5 Ghana cedis million was given to peoples under such issues, and the people were 2,941 retirees, and 258.6 million Ghana cedis was distributed as survivors' lump sum to 14,493 beneficiaries. Mr. Osafo-Maforh also stressed the importance of SSNIT's self-employed enrollment drive, an initiative aimed at expanding pensions coverage to self-employed workers and those in the informal sectors who have historically been underrepresented in the SSNIT scheme.
In SSNIT, the highest number of years an invalid pensioner has been on the SSNIT scheme is 32 years. He was declared invalid at the age of 52 in 1991. The member is now 84 years. I think the figures are approximately right. I think maybe it's 33 years, but what is a year between friends? He's been on a pension payroll for the 32 years. The youngest invalid pensioner been on the pension payroll for 13 months was declared invalid at the age of 30 in February 2023. So as you see, we cater for you if there is a misfortune, whether you are old or young. The scheme also provides life insurance to members through the payment of survivors' benefits to nominated dependents. By this, members are rest assured that in the event of their death before 72, their survivors would be paid all the amount due them by the trust. Again, not many pension products. Indeed, I don't know of any pension product around that includes both an invalidity payment and a life insurance policy built into it. It's important to note that old age, invalidity, and death do not discriminate. Any of these contingencies could happen to anyone, irrespective of whether you are self-employed or an employee. It is because of situations such as these that everyone must find a dependable partner like SSNIT to give them and their loved ones social security cover. Allow me again to give you a few statistics on what we pay out for some of these products or policies that we have. So if we look at the period of January to June 2024, for old age pensions, we've paid approximately 2.8 billion to approximately 249,000 beneficiaries. Invalidity pensions, we've paid approximately 15.6 million Ghana cedis to approximately 1,600 people. Old age lump sum, we've paid approximately 51.5 million Ghana cedis to 2,941 beneficiaries. Survivors' lump sum, we've paid approximately 259 million to 14,493 beneficiaries. Indeed, our mission to providing income security for all workers in Ghana is necessitated by the agenda to roll out self-employed enrollment drive, the self-employed enrollment drive, which we call SEED, an initiative that focuses on extending pension coverage to self-employed persons and workers in the informal sector. This initiative is one way to ensure that every worker, whether an employee, self-employed person, or informal sector worker, can enroll on the SSNIT scheme and enjoy its benefits.
In our second story, the Institute for Economic Affairs has recommended that the Bank of Ghana gradually increase its reserves to at least 6 months' worth of import covers to stabilize the cash. This move has helped mitigate the ongoing development of the currency. The IEA suggests that this reserve could come from better management of natural resources and enhanced value addition. In its analysis before the December elections, the IEA also noted the need for structural reforms to rectify the foreign exchange supply-demand imbalance through better fiscal and monetary policies. Additionally, it highlighted that Ghana's infrastructure is inadequate for a middle-income country with poor roads and insufficient rail and poor facility, ultimately hindering economic growth. In our last story, the Food and Beverage Association of Ghana has called on the government to remove all duties and essentials commodity imported into the countries. This request comes amid increasing concerns about food insecurity driven by the ongoing drought in the northern Ghana and recent actions in Nigeria, where the government has eliminated duties on essential food items. Nigeria's duty-free policy on imported food is part of its Presidential Accelerated and Stabilization Advancement Plan, aimed at controlling rising food inflation, believes Ghana should take a similar approach. The association is advocating for the removal of duties on essential items like rice, maize, and oil, a move expected to elevate the financial burden on households, improve food accessibility, and reduce the adverse effects of malnutrition on vulnerable groups. John Awuni, the executive chairman of Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, has urged the government to make this a priority to help improve the standard of living of Ghanaians. This is all we have for you on Business Update segments. Do enjoy the rest of the show with Mimi Abena Adede. I am Clement Yabankwe. Stay tuned.